This was the night before Deltarune. May was sleeping in her bed. His family in the trash cans. Everything was going fine. The man behind that tree, the way he gave me an egg. And yet, after everything, it still feels so dark in here. But I know one thing that can clear my ears. And that's fucking Deltarune, baby! Wait, turn this shit off. Oh my god. It's Deltaruning time. It's Deltaruning time. Where's the Deltarune music? Here, wait. Let me get some more Deltarune music outside of you know, his theme. Not his theme, but you know. But how have you guys been? I got my little spamling. I got my spam plushie. Be a big shot right here. He's so silly. I got me some chalky milk. I got me some bread. I woke up early as fuck. Deltarune is so powerful that I that I decided to go to bed early last night. I know, and considering my you know, considering my last endeavors with Deltarune on stream, where I like had like half an hour of sleep before a school day. Which, by the way, I just want to say, this was never announced, but I graduated like a week ago, so hell yeah. But I'm gonna hopefully get some people flooding in here. And yeah, I made some community posts. And let's see if we get people in here. It's almost time. It's almost fucking time. It's almost time. I know that at 4 p.m. there's gonna be a Crossroads gameplay thing, so that's fucking crazy. But also, I literally don't know if I'm gonna watch that because I'm gonna be too busy playing Peak. Also, holy shit, 3 people are in here. Hello. We're technically 2 people, because I think I'm the 3rd person. But hello and welcome to Deltaruning time. Let me get me some Deltarune music. Wait, Deltarune OST. YouTube, please don't flag me. I'm just being silly out here. Come on. Not you again. Get out. Let me shuffle. Another one? No, I don't want the Dark Truth. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. Anyway, welcome. It's Deltaruning time. We have 2 hours. We have 2 hours and a half until Deltarune comes out. I'm so fucking excited. But you may ask, what's up with this tab? What's up with this tab? I thought we were theorizing. I thought we were bingo carding. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I'll tell you. Is that last night I decided not to read this because I wanted to read it on stream. And it was too late for me to get on stream. Well, it's never too late, but technically it was too late because I didn't want to miss Deltarune. I mean, I woke up really early, and like the time flew by, just trying to prepare everything, and like damn. But anyway, Toby posted yesterday one last Deltarune newsletter before release. This just contains a bit of information about what to do if you encounter any issues and stuff like that. Anyway, see you later. And here it is. Here it is, gamers. Wait, my dog is... Stop doing that. Ooh, and the Spamton music? Ooh, let's do this. Okay. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 release newsletters. I love the tummy art. This is fucking beautiful. Deltarune chapters 1 through 4 are almost out on PC, Mac, Switch, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Check out community.com. For more information you're going to come... Yeah. Spoilers. All yuppies. Oh my god. They got all the yuppies. Blue yuppie? Wait, who's the middle yuppie? There's only 4 chapters. Who's the middle yuppie? Maybe he's the ghastly yuppie in between the files. In the device theory. That's right. In just 2 hours, device theory, I was gonna say Kara narrator, but that's from Deltarune. Ralsei Dust, Goner, Woody Theory, 7 Days Theory, Souls Theory, I guess technically player theories is like pretty much canon, but you know, Bunker Theory, Device Theory, holy shit. So a lot of that is gonna be, you know, a lot of that's gonna be debunked pretty soon. Well, not debunked. You know, let's keep some high hopes. But I'm assuming Woody Theory won't be right. But also not really. Also, it could totally be fucking right. Also, it could literally be so right. We literally have no idea. Let me quickly check the sound on stream. Okay, the music is a little loud. Here, let me slightly lower it. Okay, let me hear it back on stream. Okay, I think it's low enough. It's not uncomfortable or anything. Okay. Anyway, let me turn off the stream over there. Okay. 2 points of advice about spoilers. Ooh, okay. I do not want to get spoiled for the life of me. Please, anybody who wants to, anybody in chat, please do not spoil anything. Ooh, Keygen. If you're worried about seeing spoilers, try to refrain from using social media or video websites until you have sufficiently completed the game. Due to current media algorithms, if you're a big fan of the game, it's likely spoilers will be recommended to you no matter where you go. If you use social media, you know you have followers that don't want to be spoiler. Think about how you post and what you do. Nothing I can say will stop people from trying to be the first to show everything off. So please just do your best to protect yourself. Just be ready even before the game comes out in your region. The New Zealanders who get the game 3 hours early are probably gonna come directly to your house and start taping thumbnails of those stream for all boss compilations to your outside of your windows. They might already be doing that. No, please, no, please don't do that. That being said, don't rush any through the game. Just relax and enjoy it at your own pace. At the very least, I personally recommend taking a break between chapters. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, Toby, but I might have to do that. Well, here's the thing. I actually beat 𝚘𝑉𝑙 on PC, but I don't know if it's saved, and I haven't beat 𝐴𝑚𝑑 on PC. Or 𝐴𝑚𝑑 on PC. So, what I'll have to do is I'll have to play the chapters when they come out, and then I'll have to do a rewind where I go and beat all the chapter bosses all at once, and hopefully get the endings for that. Which I'm assuming at that point, you guys will be considerate enough not to spoil me, but also be considerate enough to tell me where I should go. The soundtrack will be available on Bandcamp and Steam. It will be available on other platforms, but not immediately after release. I'm sure you'll be able to find it after a couple days. Ooh. Even if you use other platforms, I recommend buying the soundtrack on Steam. I'll be updating the soundtrack every time a new chapter comes out, so it'll be a really good deal. Ooh. I might have to buy that. I literally just need to buy everything from this fucking game. One warning: if you care about spoilers, don't read the track names until you finish the game. Obviously. Yeah. Toby doesn't want us spoiling as much as he does. Bugs. I'm sure it's unlikely that any of the tens of thousands of people playing my game over hundreds of thousands of commonly hours will find any bugs. That being said, if the game crashes or the game reaches a point where it's not possible for you to progress, please email deltarune@bandgamer.com to report any issues, and keep an eye out on the FAQ page for the coming weeks, as we'll be posting any other issues there at the top of the page. Patches. Last week, we did some minor last-minute changes to fix up the game one last time before release, because patches for Nintendo platforms require different time scale. Nintendo, Man, I don't care about no Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not gonna be playing that anyway. I'm broke as fuck. I'm too broke to be playing Nintendo Switch 2. These are versions. Act for Chapter 4 will not release. Restrictions for an act in Chapter 4 will not appear. You will address any issues that arise from release a bit longer to update other platforms, so please understand FAQs. The updated FAQ, this is thank you, question mark. Ooh, and the fucking, and what I assume is to be the angel. Oh, that's so cool. Over the past few years, countless times, I've written out my thoughts on them, on how I think they'll be received, on how they will be compared to chapters 1 and 2, or what to expect. But you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. You'll figure it out. So, if you're reading this, let me just say thank you for all the support. Without people like you, I would never be able to make this game a reality. Of course, at this point, I'll make this game regardless of whether anyone cares or not. But it's more fun to share it with you, so thanks. Hope you have a good time. Hell yes, Toby. And obviously, I love supporting this guy. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Back to chapters over here, right? We have the release dates. I want to quickly bring up, if I can, I would like to quickly bring up Deltarune. What is it? The chapters the chapters themselves have like a Snowgrave prediction 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒 sweepstakes 1.2. There was like the what was it? The thing where it was like according to the image in the 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚒 sweepstakes, how much each Snowgrave is gonna be for us. And like if you highlight it, it shows more. Damn. Okay. So the thing is there. It seems to say that 4. I think it's 4 is little, but I think 3 has just the same amount of Snowgrave as 2 does. I think so. I'd have to check. It's not really showing up. Damn. Has no one highlighted the image online before? Guys. Okay, wait. No, you have to highlight it though. Okay, wait, no, it's on chapter 5. Okay, if you highlight it, okay. So chapter 1 has very little Snowgrave, or I guess what I would say is it's not Snowgrave, it's more like maybe like choices or something, right? Chapter 1 has little to no choice. I mean, it does still have choice, but you know. Chapter 2, big choice, Snowgrave. Chapter 3, just as big as 2. Then chapters 4 and 5. 4 is smaller than 5, but 5 isn't as big as 3 and 4. It's a little weird, but I would hope that maybe 6 and 7 have at least, you know, at least comparable to 5, and maybe even 2 and 3. But, dude, anyway, let me also quickly check, because I do have another page. So, there is a page, of the Are You Forgetting Something, with all the windows, and the ... non-applicables. I don't know what that's all about, and the tree, like the one I'm sitting on, the tree, that is now, it is the Gaster Man. I'm very scared that like I didn't get to do all the things I would have liked to do. Now you may say, why not just go beat 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚒 right now? We have 2 hours, which is so true, but I need to go. I got a bingo. We got a bingo. So let's bingo real quick. What we can do. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to, because the thing is, it's not like 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚒 is like set up for me already or anything like that. I have to go, like, I don't know if I can go back in my save and go get him afterwards, to go beat 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚞𝚏. So I think it's just best if I play it straight and then go back and try to find the secret boss. Which, hey, maybe it's 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚏 or something. And again, I'm not gonna stop playing this until I'm done with all this stuff. So yeah. I am trying to open a new window in 𝚑𝓃𝓚 if I can. Okay, it's not letting me like separate the layers or anything, which is a little bum. That's a little bummy, but whatever. Let me quickly here. Oh, not that. Where's the wow. Ooh, scary. Calm down, buddy. Okay. Okay, window capture. Window capture. I don't know if it'll be window capture or it will be program capture. I guess it'll be program capture. Holy shit, 5. Local, we're so back! Hi, local! Oh my god. Dude. I'm sorry, you're catching me in between, setting up the bingo. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly when you said that. I was too busy looking at the bingo. Okay, wait, I think it'll be display capture. I don't understand too much about OBS. But I try my best. Okay. I think it might just be a game capture, which is weird, but whatever. I guess game capture means more like program capture. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Does it work? Do we see it? I don't see it. Damn it. I think this happened last time where I tried to make a program capture, and then I ended up just having to play on Paint. Okay, Weird Birds is the long elevator of Deltarune. It is. I don't know if I can make the bingo card, if it'll let me make the bingo card. Display capture, browser, video capture device. I don't want a video capture device. There's a long elevator in Deltarune, but you know, yeah. Yeah, when you're in Card Kingdom, right before well, technically right before 𝚊𝚑𝚒, but you have to like backtrack. The secret bosses stuff can be pretty convoluted. Okay, let me try this with 𝚑𝚑𝚒 one more time. I don't think that's working. I don't know why 𝚑𝚑𝚒's not showing up. Feels good to be back. I'm not ultra late, so that's cool. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I did just recently read the new newsletter, which there wasn't much inside. It was more just Toby going, "Hey guys, don't spoil it for each other, and here's how here's how bugs are working or whatever." So no new lore or anything. There is new. I think there was like a new art from Temmie, so that was pretty cool. Which I can show in a moment if I get this thing to work. Which it does not want to work with me. Yeah, it's not wanting to work. Which is really weird. If I do a game capture, same way I do with Deltarune, would it work? Here, wait. I can't believe Toby actually posted Deltar tomorrow. Yeah, no, that's actually insane. He did actually post Deltar tomorrow. Dude, it is not letting me do this bingo. Okay. You know what? Here's how it's gonna go. We might have to use barrier. Over the Deltarune overlay. Oh. Don't mind my OBS real quick. Do not mind my OBS. Okay. Let's scale it down. And let's just go on Krita. Honestly, it's not the best solution, but it's a solution that'll work. Oh, what the hell? Wait, so what the hell? Krita! Wait, so now you wanna Krita, now you wanna work? That's so weird. Wait, Krita, wait, stop, wait, Krita. What the hell? Wait. So what? Krita, wait. Krita. I'm so confused. Second creator I've seen make a Deltarune Chapter bingo so far. It's really cool. Hell yeah. I don't know. Wait. Okay, wait. So that's really confusing. So it works, but only if the barrier is up? That's weird. Confusing, but okay. Hey, I'll take it. Better than completely just showing all my stuff out, but hey, look. Okay, we have Krita open. It's a little confusing, but whatever. We got Krita open. Krita, wait. Krita, wait, no. Okay. Let me get a bingo board. Bingo board. I'm here to talk about. Transparent background. No, not like the thing bingo. Like, no, clip art of bingo. No, not like clip. Oh my god, wait. Bingo blank board. Okay. I'm gonna need to get me a good one. I have some ideas of what to put on the bingo board, but you guys are completely free to say whatever you want, to give any opinions on what we put on this bingo board, and then we can have it up on stream next to us when we play. I don't know if I'll be able to like mark things, but maybe. I'm sure I'll find a way. I'm just trying to find a transparent bingo board. None of these look good. My dog keeps licking my bed. Girl, stop. I do technically have a bingo board I made a while ago. Here, wait. Let me actually try that out. Bingo. Let me see if it's still in the files. It is, but they're both. Are they both being B's? Yeah, they're both being B's. I'm good. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do bingo. I mean, I think the first two are obviously Friend Inside Me and the Flowers in the Trash bearing. Yeah, dude, I saw this one fan animation of Flowers in the Trash, and it was so beautiful. Also, I just love Flowey just as a character. I just love him. So I really hope we get something. And I've seen theories about Flower King, about the placements of the Dark Worlds, and one of them being Flower King. And I agree with it. And honestly, we're also going to not only bring up bingo, but we will be bringing up different theories and things like the placement of chapters and all about that stuff. Because honestly, I could make a million theory videos, but what I really want is like a time capsule of this community and the amazing community we've built over the past 4 years. And just theorizing with someone is honestly exactly what that was. You know what I mean? And in a way, I'm a little scared that I don't know. Maybe because we have more information, we won't be able to theorize as much. But also, you know, maybe there won't be another Woody theory. Maybe there won't be some crazy other theory like that. Even though I doubt it. You know, 𝓳𝘅𝘅𝑗 is crazy. You know how they are. And I obviously wanted to make my own theory videos. I wasn't able to. I did script a whole video, which I might read out the script on stream. Or I might just edit it afterwards and just put like a tagline like, "Hey, dude, this script was written way before anything over there happened." Damn, none of these bingos look good. Wait. What if I if someone made a Delphin bingo, I can just copy off of. Oh my God, they have. Thank you. Someone's made one. Oh my God, and it's for chapter 3 and 4. Oh, you guys are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Okay, wait, someone has a chapters 3 and 4 bingo, but someone has a chapters 3 bingo and a chapters 4 bingo. Okay, let's quickly start off with chapter 3's bingo card. Thank you to the person who made this. I don't know who made this, but I love you. And if I do find you, I will try to credit you in the description. But here we are. Chapter 3's bingo, baby. I don't know what this is. Delete this. Okay. So, chapter 3. Obviously, not gonna lie, I'm more of a believer of the flowers being the secret boss. 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚏 has relevancy to Noelle with 𝚊𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚏, and since 𝚑𝑒𝑠 will appear, the flowers will make sense. That is true. The flowers make sense. The flowers make sense to be here, as in the trash can, but also they could work as Flower King. And obviously, I feel like it'd be a little weird for it to not work as Flower. If Flower King is a Dark World, right? If Flower King ends up being Dark World, let me actually get. I have my notes. I have notes here. Okay, so card. I have some notes for who would be what, but I think Flower King, if it is somewhere, it might be 5. Andrew Cunningham finding 4 notes in the track and immediately guessing caster's relevance in it. Yeah, no, that's so crazy that like he was like a million. Oh yeah, guys. So Mad Mew Mew's boss fight or some shit like that. You can actually hear da na 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 in there somehow. I don't fucking know, but that's insane. But chapter 5, I like to think might be Flower King, and if obviously this is TV World, I don't know if we should put TV World on bingo, because it kind of feels like an obvious thing. But if this is TV World, and we get woody here, then it would make sense to get flower stuff there. But if we get flower stuff here, then I don't know if we're getting woody. Or maybe Toby will see just how much people loved it, and the fact that like chapter 5 is in development at the moment, or is starting development, and he'll add it there somehow, or even maybe just a joke, just like, even if it's just like a joke where there's a cowboy guy and he jokingly says something along the lines of "friends inside me." I'll take that. I feel like everyone will be like, "Oh yeah." Speaking of, now that you're here in stream, do you want your own little spamling? You want your own spamling here? I'll add a spamling for you. I'll add a spamling for you. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's fading away. Oh, there he is. Here, we'll add a little spamling just for you. Your own, very own little spamling right there. Okay, so chapter 3. I'm going to say we're adding woody. We're adding woody here. Let me quickly get all this stuff out. I have so many, like, dude, I look like those images of like Crazy Serious with all the like things around them, all the red tape with all the post-it notes I have everywhere. Okay, so let's do this. Where are we gonna add woody? I'm thinking we add woody here. Oh wait, that's black color. Okay. Ooh. Woody. Okay. That's a hat, gamers. That's a hat, gamers. There we go. There's his hat. Okay, we're adding woody. Adding woody in here. Who else? Again, you're free to say anything. I would say I'll also add the flower boss here. Here, let's add a flower boss next to him. Flower boss. There, flower boss. We also got flower boss. That's a 𝓭𝓭𝓏𝓚𝓏𝓚, partner. Hell yeah. Okay. I have so many theories. Oh, seven soul, the soul theory, and the soul theory, right? Wait, so would it be purple or green? I don't know, but we'll add soul theory here. Soul's theory. We'll add the soul theory here. And we'll add the green and the purple. Okay, soul theory. Ooh, chess theory. I almost forgot about chess theory. Okay, well, let's do chess theory. Chess theory. Okay, we got some chess theory in here. What else? I don't know if Azrael will show up. The thing is, this is only chapter 3 stuff, right? So this is stuff that we will be seeing in chapter 3. Do you think we'll have more Goner Maker? More Gaster? I will say the tree. Wait. Let's quickly add tree stuff. Wait. let's just have Gaster here. Have Gaster here with a little egg. Now, I've said this before, which is that my save file isn't complete. Well, not that it's not complete, but that I need to backtrack and finish 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚗 and do all those other stuff. So I might not be able to see everything, which is great, which means I get to play it all over again, you know what I mean, and see even more new things, and see like a Snoopgrave route and all this other stuff, and even more. This is literally just a start. I'll have even more Deltarune stuff coming out over this time period. But I will have to, not that I'm gonna rush, but I will have to hurry it up because Secret of the Mimic is also coming out soon. Azrael is supposed to show up at the end of the week, which would be chapter 7. That is true, but there are notions that the dates are kind of mixed up, and like maybe we start on a Thursday and like all that stuff. So Azrael might actually show up earlier. So we don't know. We know that Deltarune will probably take place within a week, but also the stuff where it's like the night before themes and everything. We might end up actually... Hi, third person, by the way. Or I guess second person. We might end up actually only having... Hi, Sans. Only having like 6 days, maybe? And we might actually, like, over the night be at chapter 3, and then it be like dawn chapter 4. Or whatever that theory was. So, chapters 3 and 4 might actually take place within one day. But we don't know. Should we add that? Should we add the theory? By the way, for the second person, you want your own spamling? Here, look. Take your own. Oh, that's every man. Take your own spamling. Okay, let's get another spamling in here. Another spamling into the spamling mix. Secret of the Mimic mention also. Hell yeah, I love FNAF. Okay, so we have Gaster, Woody, Soul Theory. What else? What else do we add? What are... I would say Device Theory, but the thing is, Device Theory feels like... Like, how the fuck am I gonna find Device Theory in-game? You know what I mean? Like, Gaster is kind of even a stretch, you know what I mean? Do we add anything about Mike and Tenna? Mike... maybe add Mike Good Guy? Wait... Mike Good Guy, because 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚜 talks about him as if like everyone has to pay except Mike. So maybe Mike was good. Or like, I don't know, maybe there was a lot of lovers. A dead pixel in the boss fight. Ooh, we might have, okay, well, we might add that. Dead pixel in boss fight. Mike Good Guy. Oh, I got one. Wait. Friend. We gotta add friend in here. .ogg. Gotta have some love for friend here. Let's quickly get okay. Yeah, Mike. Just checking in on you. He just gave you a heart attack. Scary Mike man. Scary Mike man. Do I add anything about Tenna that we wouldn't know? Maybe that the what was it? The statues that we saw in the leaked image are Tenna? Should we add like Tenna's appearance or Tenna's a bad guy? It's up to you. Whether we, or I guess we could technically add both. Here, let's just add his design and then like do like 10 a bad guy. A bad question mark? It's crazy that we thought this was Mike for so long, and it still might. There still might be something along those lines. We don't know who Mike technically is. Dead pixel. I might add dead pixel in boss fight, but I feel like there's also more important ones we could be adding. But I might add that if we run out. What else could we add? What else could we add? Should I just like look up other people, other people's theory boards or whatever? Would that be cheating? Would that be cheating if I looked up other people's theory boards? Okay, I'm gonna actually, here, wait. Deltarune, or not theory boards, bingo. I'm gonna look up their bingo. I'm taking these fuckers' bingos. Okay. Moss, Torlin, Dark World. Oh, Suzilla might be one. Mad Mew section, Dark World, Magical Growth Transformation, Center primary antagonists, Bumper Sexy Man, Cops being minor antagonists. Susie, Chris's Roaring Knight. I don't know. I'd say that's stuff for chapter 3 from me, or for chapter 4 at least. Should we add like Cop Dark World stuff? Yeah, there might be a joke where someone calls him Mike. It's been 3 years. We've had enough time to that have been added. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay. Should we add? Maybe. I saw a prediction of Ralsei will have to put his hat back on because to hide from Toriel. So let's quickly add right here. Let's quickly add something for that. Alright. Toriel, Ralsei, meet? Question mark. Man, you will need this stream to read this fucking theory board. This is I shouldn't have made the canvas so small, but whatever. The crunchiness adds to it. The crunchiness adds, guys. Trust. It adds some personality. What else could we add? What else could we add? Suzilla? How about Suzilla? Wait. Suzyzilla. It's Suzyzilla. Okay. Do we add stuff about cops in the Dark World? Suzyzilla. Grah. I'll add cops in Dark World. Cops? Question mark. The cops. Our little Napster Blue here. Oh, who? Mealy Daily. Hello. Woody dies today, guys. I'm so excited. What the hell? No. 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 Also, 4 people. One of my favorite lines in chapter 2 was giant monster movies are the best. Always liked them more than the giant human movies, which probably doesn't have relevance, but if though. I mean, listen, how I see it is Deltarune is I guess, like an alternate universe where Undertale, where like I've seen theories where it's like the war, the human monster war didn't happen, or something along those lines. But either way, it seems like humans maybe aren't like, maybe there are like human towns and monster towns and stuff like that, but not specifically. So I don't, and also because of the book and everything, back at the library, I do think humans are just like out here in like just like in Deltarune. Which actually, should we add if humans will show up, if a human will show up? Maybe I'll add that for chapter 4. I'm adding the more unsure stuff at maybe chapter 4. But what should we add? What should we add? Cuz I'm thinking about adding like that and night, like the night stuff there. Ooh, what else could we add? Maybe Thrash Machine return? Thrash Machine return? Thrash Machine. Thrash Machine return. Do you think we should add if Birdly survived or not? Human appearances would be going hard. I know, right? I'll add that for chapter 4. But Birdly surviving? Here, wait. Frozen chicken. Here's the thing though, and I've said this before. My save file isn't complete with like decked out with everything. So I will have to go back. So I will be playing base Deltarune stuff this time, and then I will be going back and like playing all the other stuff I missed. Granted, I don't know what I will miss, and I'm not checking. I am not checking social media until I've gone through everything. So unless you guys give me tips on where to go, I'm just gonna be going off on my own way and seeing if I can find anything. Maybe Rule's card appears trying to serve Tenna, or whoever the main villain will be this time. That could be true. That could be true. I'm gonna add Starwalker in here. I almost said Star Child. Starwalker. Starwalker. I'm the original. These TVs are pissing me off. Should we add a Spamton appearance or a Spamton mention? Spam. I'm adding spam in here. My spam boys. My spamlings. I know a lot of people will say that the Spamton's popularity will go down due to the new chapters, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. But I will say the Spamlings helped make this channel, and damn it, I will not give up on Spamton. Hello, folks. Yo, Ben the Man. Hello, folks. It's your favorite 3-year-old lyricist, 2025, the Ben Man. Hey, Ben Man. Well, here, let me add you to stream. We're doing we're doing ourselves here. Wait, where he is? There he is. There he is, buddy. Here, we'll add you on. We'll add you over here. Actually, no. We'll add you as one of the fruits growing from the tree. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Ben Man. How have you been? It's nice you saw my story, or not my story, my post from earlier. I will be, as you probably know, we're doing a bingo card, starting off with chapter 3. We have an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 45 minutes, guys, until chapter 3 is real. I am scared. I'm scared for my life. I don't know what will be happening. Doing good, doing good. Great, great. Okay, well, yeah, we only have an hour and 45 minutes until this goes down, which I will say, when that does happen, I will be stopping this stream and starting a brand new stream like a second later. So if anybody does want to watch me play these new chapters, you are free to join me. The reason I'm doing that is because I more wanted to like yap out lore and do all this stuff. Which, by the way, the music stopped. Where's the music? Okay, there it is. Music. Smart Race. I was gonna say that this was more for like yapping theories, bingo card, all this stuff, the newsletter. And I do want chapters 3 and 4 to be its own separate thing, especially considering how copyright works and how either of them could get flagged for certain things and I wouldn't know what it would be. So I will be doing a separate stream quick. And yeah, we'll hope for the best. By the way, Benman, we're in the middle of doing the bingo, and you're free to say anything, tell us anything you want, and it might end up on the bingo card. I've just been here with local, trying to get all this done. I was gonna put something here. I forgot what it was. What was I gonna put on that? Oh yeah, the human appearances is. I'm gonna go for chapter 4 with that one. Awesome theory. The Rook! Holy shit! The guy from Deltarune! Tenna will explode. No! No! Rook, no! Here, wait, we'll add a spamling for you. Don't worry. Where's the spamlings? Let's get another spamling in here. Wait, that's the spamling from before. Okay, wait. A third spamling. Hello, Rook. We're doing a bingo card right now, and then right after when it does, when Deltarune does happen, I will immediately be buying it, and stream will immediately get set back up. Add me, the Rook. I am cooler than Spamton. Okay, fine. Let's get Rook. Let's get an image of a Rook in here. I'll try to get an image of a Rook. Let's see. My PC can be a little hard, especially when streaming. Here, Rook transparent image. Let's do this. 𝚘𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 sorry. It's kind of hard to read. My PC does get a little quirky at night. The mighty rook. Yeah. Toriel Weirdroot is not there yet. There is stuff for Weirdroot, and there is stuff for Toriel and Ralsei meeting, but I can add that if you want. All hail Rook. Here, let's get ourselves a Rook in here. Mr. Rook. Or Mrs. Rook. Or Rook is non-binary. Or Rook is gender fluid. Who fucking knows? Here, wait. Let me quickly turn off... Oh! Turn off creator real quick. I guess I can just turn that off. Have you added Ram Rob secret boss? Who is Ram Rob? Guys, am I missing something? Am I not as cultured as I thought I was in this video game? Who's this? Who are we talking about? MatPat should show up for real. Dude, if MatPat showed up, I would scream at the top of my lungs. Y'all wouldn't know. I woke up really early, planning on maybe adding like Noel stuff to my sprites. But dude, I couldn't even do that. Deltarune showed up so quick. I was like, wait, no, Dobby, let me. Wait, Dobby. Here, what are y'all saying? 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑, please add him. Add 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑. What is 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑? Don't forget Deltarune tomorrow, of course. What is 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑? Is 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑 a brand new Deltarune brain rot meme? And I'm not up with the kiddos? Who is 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑, guys? 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑 has been a thing since 2023, I think. Okay, wait. The RAM page from 𝚘𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚞𝚜 was updated earlier in May. The shop had the top middle becoming clickable, leading to a page called ROM, which seems to be a teaser for Chapter 3 Secret Boss. I didn't know about that. That's crazy. I went on stream and I tried to get stuff for 𝚘𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚜 myself. But I did try to find that all out myself, so well, besides the people helping me. So it was a little hard to get everything over. People like to add a 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑 shell to the console border design of 𝚘𝚑. Huh. Okay. Well, sure, I'll add 𝚘𝚑𝚗𝚘𝚑. I don't have anything better to do right now. Well, I am making Rook. Give me a sec. Let me finish up on a Rook. Rook. I even added a little face on, bro. That's why it was taking so long. Let's get Rook in here. Add image. Rook. Da-na-na. Yeah, let me get Rook in here. Rook! There you are. Hi, Rook. Here, we'll add a Rook in here. Hi, Rook. You're right. We'll add you next to the Spamlings. The Spamlings, huddle together for warm Spamlings. Huddle together for warm Spamlings. We have to huddle together for warm Spamlings. Where are the others? Spamling. Get over here. Get over here, Spamling. That's right, we're already getting stuff for for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 in the stuff over here on Shuffle. I've been waiting for Rook's appearance. Strange thing I've noticed is that there seems to be no 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚑 war. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. There is no 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚑 war. If there is, someone please tell me. I don't have Twitter. Or Blue Sky. But now that I'm streaming, I probably should get some so I can check out them live if that is happening. But yeah, dude, it's not it's insane. It's insane, gamers. It's insane, gamers. Okay, wait, let me get Krita back open. See if it works out. Let's get ourselves that Toriel Snowgroove route y'all were talking about. The thing is that we found out, or not found out, but in 𝚘𝚑𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚑 Part 2, we found out that, what was it, Chapter 4 might not have enough Snowgrave, or Weird Route, or whatever that it was. Looks like someone forgot their password. What do you mean by that? I did not forget my password. I just don't know. I don't have a Twitter. I don't own Twitter. The only Twitter I ever made was when I was a little kid, and I, like, on my birthday decided to make a bunch of accounts, like, on Facebook and stuff like that. Well, not on Facebook, but, like, made a bunch of different accounts for me for stuff that I never used. And I don't know why I assume, like, kid me just assumed, like, now that I have these, I will finally use them. Which, no, I didn't. I don't use Facebook or Twitter or the other ones that I made. And now I don't even know. So I technically do have a Twitter account, but I literally don't even know the password to it. So, I don't even know if it exists still. Okay, wait. Let's add some Snowgrave in here. Though I have said that I will have to go back to play some more Snowgrave, because I don't have a Snowgrave save file. Well, Chapter 4 page doesn't necessarily say it's unapplicable, but doesn't say applicable. It just leads to the weird email puzzle. That's true, but I will say that I'm just gonna add a weird root here because weird root seems to be a big thing. Ooh. Seems to be a big thing. Weird root. I'm gonna add it just because 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 said that we were probably gonna have a bigger one. So let's hope. Anything else, gamers? Anything else? We still need to finish up the Chapter 4 one before 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗𝓐 comes out. And we have an hour and a half. We have an hour and a half until 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗 drops. So we're not technically too much in a rush. But hey, you know, let's get it moving. I will say though, this is again, I planned on doing so many theory videos and everything that I wasn't able to finish, and I wasn't able to come out beforehand, which is why this stream is here. That's right. We're gonna be theorizing not only bingo card, but theorizing for new stuff. Because I have a lot of ideas for theories and things like that I really wanted to get to, but I wasn't able to. Let me actually quickly pull up some of that if I can, and we can talk about it. Woody theory being referenced in some way, not as a secret boss. I already added Woody, so I'm just gonna count that as like an all-encompassing. Why can't I say that word? All-encompassing. I can't say words. If that's there. Okay. What's some stuff here I could use? So I actually had some theories about Chapter 4 and about the church, and I did have a theory that since the amalgamates, they aren't actually the amalgamates in this universe timeline, but the amalgamates in some way maybe reformed, maybe their Dark World counterparts look like their amalgamate counterparts, but I think they'll show up in Church World, and I think it will, like, Church Dark World Chapter 4 will have a lot to do with the angel, have a lot to do with the knight. I even think maybe the knight appearance can show up. So for the bingo card for that, I will be adding that, hopefully. There's just a bunch of theories I would love to go through. Darker. Maybe we'll see more stuff on Deaths. I know we haven't been able to see stuff on Deaths. I also hope maybe we here, let me actually add this. Player, and some player stuff in here. That's right. I'm adding stuff for the player. If that means ripping your soul out at the end of the chapter, if that means we have a conversation with the player, who knows? Which in that, I'll say acting weird. What I mean by this is like them talking without us, him being like, what's going on? Which again, that'll probably be happening more in Weird Root. Jampton. Did we know if by the way, hello to the 5th person. Hi guys. Oh my god, there's so many. I do hope you guys join back with me when I do actually get to play the new chapters. 𝚊𝓃 goes to hell theory. Hell no! I was half expecting you to make a 𝚊𝓃 acts sus. I'm going insane. No. 𝚊𝓃 acts weird. Like the weird root. No. Unless you guys want me to add sus. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Suspicious, I mean. It's not you. I feel like I'm gonna add, like, death stuff and all that stuff in the Chapter 4 bingo. What else do you guys think? Oh, 𝚑𝓦𝓚? Y'all think 𝚑𝓦𝓚's gonna pull up? Should I add 𝚑𝓦𝓚? Y'all want me to add 𝚑𝓑𝓚? Let's add 𝚑𝓑𝓚. 𝚑𝓑𝓚 time. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves this guy. It's literally 𝚑𝓦𝓚. 𝚑𝓦𝓚 time. It's 𝚑𝓦𝓚 time, gamers. Famous Deltarune Susroot. Add 𝚑𝓦𝓚. 𝚑𝓦𝓚, everyone loves him. We love 𝚑𝓦𝓚 in this house. This is a 𝚑𝓦𝓚 loving house. We love 𝚑𝓦𝓚. Okay, we've got 𝚑𝓦𝓚 time. Dude, I'm just so excited. Holy shit. It's like kind of dawning on me. I slept with the 𝚊𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚏𝚡 plushie last night. I don't know if anybody saw my either the intro to this stream or the community post. But I was sleeping with my 𝚑𝓦𝓚 last night. Your girl was sleeping with not 𝚑𝓦𝓚, with 𝚊𝚑𝚗𝚏. I don't have a 𝚑𝓦𝓚 plush. Is there a 𝚑𝓦𝓚 plush? 𝚑𝓦𝓚 probably appears as a joke while everyone cheers, because everyone loves him. Everyone loves 𝚑𝓦𝓚. Do you think 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚏 will show up? I'm not gonna add that, but do you think 𝚊𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚏 will show up? I'm probably gonna add stuff like Jockington showing up. No, but there's a 𝚑𝓦𝓚 beanie. I just remembered, because I was like, oh, there's a lesser dog, what's it called? A lesser dog scarf. I know there's like, isn't there a 𝚊𝓃 scarf? But there isn't. I was like, there's something with 𝚑𝓦𝓚. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was a beanie, which makes sense. He kind of looks. He's beanie shaped. Is 𝚊𝓃 on the bingo list? No, he is not. Do I add? Okay, guys, here's a vote. Do we add 𝚊𝓃? I know it was like, oh, 𝚊𝓃's free for everybody, but is 𝚊𝓃 Chapter 3 𝚊𝓃, or is he in Chapter 4? Put your votes. Actually, he's hot fire guy. Add 𝚊𝓃, but where? Chapter 3 or Chapter 4? I say 𝚊𝓃 for Chapter 4. Add 𝚊𝓃. Okay, Rook is saying 𝚊𝓃 Chapter 4. Also, Toby did say stuff about that we should maybe take a break between. Also, I feel like just like more Gaster stuff, more like out there stuff, more death stuff, more Ocean.OGG, you know, him, the Goner Maker, all that stuff. I'm saving for Chapter 4. It seems like everything we get for Chapter 4 is darkness. Is darkness related. I say save Chapter 4 𝚊𝓃. Okay, we're saving 𝚊𝓃 for Chapter 4. What else do you guys want to do then? What else? What else are we thinking? Dude, so much we could add. We have 5 slots left, and then we're going on to Chapter 4's bingo. Chapter 4 has a lot more evidence of cat petter stuff, which 𝚊𝓃 probably is at no. Dude, not gonna lie, now that I'm thinking about it, 𝚊𝓃 is like a tealish blue, and 𝚊𝓃 could be a Pippis. 𝚊𝓃 could be like, he could be the cat petter thing that Noel was talking about. More recent imaginary blog cat petter mini games have weird names like Joggerling, or Jongler. Sorry, I said Joggerling. I always be saying the link just because of spamling. The spamlings. Still proposing a Rose card appearance. Okay, we'll add a Rose card. Let's add a Rose card. Just for you, man. Roxels. It's pronounced rules. Sir pronouncing you realize the popular 𝚘𝚑𝚒𝚗𝚘𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 isn't official, right? Fuck. You're right. Shit. 𝚘𝚑𝚒 isn't technically official. I forgot that's technically maybe not his appearance, but it did say that we have 𝚘𝚑 free for everybody, so maybe it's him. And also because the what was it? The fan version of Mike or Tenna or whatever seemed to be very similar in the trailer. So I wouldn't be surprised if Friend Inside Me shows up, and I won't be surprised if 𝚘𝚒 shows up. I also won't be surprised if they don't show up. Well, not 𝚘𝚒. I mean, Friend Inside Me. If Friend Inside Me doesn't show up, okay. Sad, but okay. Why so curious? Juggling. Secret boss is the flowers Toriel threw away. Is that on bingo card? We actually did add that on bingo card. Flower boss right here. We'll add Wiggle's card. Let's add a little thing for him. Since this is like literally hip shop here, wait. We'll have a little pose. We already had Star Walker, all that type of stuff. Yup, it's there. Okay. What about the last 4 gamers? Last 4 chapter 3 predictions. And I'll be adding them, or I'll be trying to add them to the top of the interface. I know we won't be able to read it too well, but I mean, what was it? Since Deltarune does have a pretty small window, I think we can add them. Dead Pixel, grah. Okay, fine. We'll add Dead Pixel. Dead Pixel. You asked for it earlier. Sorry. Dead Pixel. Dead Pixel. Dead Pixel boss. Okay. Good friends of mine. Good old Pluey and Flowery. And even Fleur. 𝚑𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 flower boss guys. Yeah, no. I really hope there is flower stuff because of predictions with what the different chapters will be. A stupid dog appearance, annoying dog. Yeah, let's add Toby. I guess I can see the mix-up. Yeah. By the way, sorry, sorry, gamers. Sorry, I'm not used to them. I'm usually tied in with most of the theory stuff, but not with a lot of fan game characters. Their names look really similar at a glance. Yeah, sorry. What are things we have added? We have Gaster is here, by the way, which I'm counting as an egg stuff, so I'm not gonna add like Eggman. I am the Eggman with the master plan. I am the Eggman. That's right, I love Sonic 2, who knew that? Speaking of, a Sonic Crossworld thing is like happening at like 4 or something, and I don't even know, like I already saw the leaks. I don't even know if Tenna dies. I'm not adding if Tenna dies. Okay, I know there was like the fan animation or whatever of like the versus Mike, and like he kind of like does a Spamton and fucking dies at the end. Well, Spamton also doesn't die. I don't think any of them are gonna die. I do think we're gonna puck them at some point though. Add Tenna dies. I'm not adding Tenna dies. We already added Tenna over here. That's an over-encompassing thing. I don't think Tenna's gonna die. Unless, like, I don't know. What if they can die? Well, maybe then that'll probably be like Weird Root stuff, which we already did stuff for Weird Root over here, and the big 3. Which they added the big 3 and the small 4, very small 4. Mike as secret boss. I hope Temmie doesn't die. Oh, hi silly sleeper. Dude, there's 6 of you guys in here. I gotta add more spamlings. Okay, wait, how many more spamlings do we add? How many more spamlings? How many more spamlings? I might have to add 2 more spamlings. Or we're adding more spamlings to the mix. Even more spamlings. We might have to move them closer. Huddle for warmth, spamlings. Huddle for warmth. The fire of Deltarune chapter 3 and 4 are fast approaching. Here. Huddle for warmth, spamlings. Huddle for warmth. Hello, silly sleeper. Hello. I hope Temmie doesn't die. I thought about that. I thought about adding Temmie, but I feel like Temmie is not like big enough to warrant a bingo card. There's 7 of you? Guys! I gotta add another spamling. Another spamling. Spamling, get in here. Spamling, get in here. Another spamling. Dude, this is great. Okay, got 7 spamlings up in here. May add the mic as secret boss, I mean. One of the people is my alt, so I can watch on a bigger screen and chat. That's cool. No, you're supposed to obey me. The 7 chatters. No! The 7 chatters. No! Oh my god, two of them are gone. The 7 chatters. Delete these spamlings. Delete them from existence. That's right. I am the god of the world. You're supposed to obey me. 2 more. And looking back, how many minutes do we have until chapters come out? Oop. We're about an hour and 18 minutes. Almost up to the hour. The 7 spamlings. The spamlings. 2 of them rushed off with the 7 spamlings. We only have 2 more positions, if anybody has anything they want to add. Do you guys think we should add a cooking show? Oh my god, 7 people. Okay, wait. 7 spamlings. Go! Deploy the spamlings. Deploy the spamlings. Deploy the spamlings. Deploy the spamlings. Do we add a cooking show? Like the TV channels. Do we add the TV channels? I feel like that's kind of a thing with Susie Zilla already. But let's add the TV channels. TV channels. Should we, maybe we could add fake out ending? Mike being mid-boss with Lancer and Birdly in chapters 1 and 2. I don't know if the new secret boss will be as iconic as Javelin Spamton. I am not falling on Toby. Okay, I trust Toby for. Oop, person left. No spamling for you. No running in the halls. Is that, yeah, I truly believe that Toby, I'm not wavering on Toby. I believe that the quality will be beautiful. He had a bunch of time to make it. His team is amazing. And how he said that he thought that Spamton wouldn't be well received, and I literally have 5 spamlings right next to me. So I completely believe that he will pull through. He always has. And I'm not seeing him stopping, so I'm not gonna question the quality of it. And honestly, I honestly don't care. I've waited so long. I love this game. I love this series, and it doesn't matter how it turns out. I will love it. He's never failed us yet. Yeah. I was gonna say, what was the other thing I was saying that could have been added? The fake out. Fake out start. Are we gonna have a fake out start? Do you guys think we're gonna have a fake out? The fake out start. If so, do we add the fake out start? Which technically it's always like double-edged. Like, technically it's a fake out, but technically it's not. Do we add fake out start? It's up to y'all. Sure, add it. Elaborate, what is fake out start? Fake out start as in like the your name, or you can't choose who are in this world, your name is, and then waking up and it's different. Or Chris putting us in the cage. Which, by the way, I've seen people say the cage could be a secret boss, which would be really cool. And be like a difference from the flower boss. But I've seen like fake out start being like you know, Chris brandishing the knife and them like smiling at us, and then in the morning it's like, oh, it was just a pie, but technically not really, because they have this whole plan against us and against the player, with the whole like turning on the TV and slashing Toriel's tires and all that stuff. So yeah, that is what I mean by secret. Not by secret, by fake out and fake out start. So let's do that. Fake out start. Okay, gamers, we have our Deltarune chapters for bingo. Alright, it's bingo time, gamers, bingo time. Let's move on to chapter 4 and all the stuff we said we were going to add, like all the death stuff and everything. Let's do this. Let's quickly take a picture of this so we can add it into, we will be having this added into the overlay later on, when we do go actually play Deltarune's chapters 3 and 4 within like an hour. That will be on stream. So if any of you do want to hop by, it will be there. Your suggestions will be there. Are you streaming the chapters? Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Yes, we will be. I will be streaming the chapters, and it will be happening exactly after this. So if you do want to catch that, this stream will end, and right after, like literally right after, I will be buying the game, setting up the bingo, and immediately coming back, and we'll be playing it right now. So yeah, don't worry about that. That will be happening. That will be happening. We're just here to theorize, have a good time, bingo out, and just enjoy it. Hell yeah. And also, this won't be my only Deltarune stream for the time. I will be streaming until I get literally everything. I won't be checking social media. I won't be anything like that. But anyway, here, let me quickly turn off 𝚑𝚑 so I can get chapter 4 up in here. Let's get some chapter 4 love. Also, I will be playing the game blind, but I love to tune in on future stream. I would love to tune in on future streams. Of course, of course. You can also come back and see other streams. I might edit them out. But yeah, I will definitely be playing it I really hope the fan-made secret bosses don't become forgotten as chapters 3 and 4. A lot of more iconic ones we had in chapters 1 era, so probably. Yeah, that is true. Also, I've heard people go like, oh, you know, Spamton's popularity will drop so quick after like this new secret boss or Micro 10 or whatever, right? Which, you know, is a possibility and could be pretty sad. But I'm sure there will be, again, communities for that. Again, like, you know me, I will be up here with the spamlings, don't worry. Let me get chapter 4 bingo out. Dude, the church stuff is so cool. I cannot wait for either of these chapters. Both chapters look so good. They look so fun. I'm so excited. Dude, I'm surprised I could sleep last night. I think it's more just I didn't think about it too much, and that was the secret. Was just not thinking about it too much and just going like, I need to sleep now because I need to wake up real early for to prepare the stream for y'all. So yeah, we're getting the bingo. Oh, here it is. Do say, can you see the bingo? Can you see the bingo? If the bingo pulls up. Okay, the bingo does seem to be on. Okay, let's get bingoing, gamers. Okay, first off, Des. We're doing Des. Oh. First off, Des. Des. Immediately Des. We gotta find her, remember? Find her. I'm saying humans. The humans from earlier. We were saying earlier. Church Dark World, I'm assuming. I don't know if we should add that, but Church Dark World. I feel like that's already kind of we already know, but let's just add it. Church Dark World. Angel stuff. Ooh, angel stuff. I wonder if Mount Ebott will ever be mentioned. Maybe. You know how like in Life is Strange 2, they do mention Life is Strange 1's they do mention like the bay. So they could do something similar. Angel, I'm saying amalgamates. Gerson Boom. I'm also taking this as an Oberon Smog. That's right, Oberon Smog gamers, for all my Jar Jar J fans. This is an Oberon Smog one here. Got some Oberon Smog in here. Alvin maybe? Will this hammer? Can this hammer? I'm gonna say some Jockington. Wait, Jockington grows beard. Yeah, Jockington grows a beard. Okay, let's do this. Alvin will definitely have some relevance, but I'm not sure how. Will he be the bishop? Will he be the knight? If there is 7 days, 7 nights, he will join the party. That actually reminds me, let's add the knight, okay? The knight. I think the knight will get referenced here. I feel like the knight will get referenced here. So I feel like either the knight gets referenced or like an appearance, who we find out who the knight is finally. Which, by the way, for my take on the knight and everything, like all those theories, who do I think the knight is? Some people say it might be a papyrus. Some people say, you know, who would be Des? Someone else, right? I think it could be Des. I think it could be Des. I also think Alvin might work. It could be Alvin as well. Ooh. I don't think it would be Noel. I don't think it will be Noel, though. I think, Noel will either be Angel stand-in, as well as us, and like Gaster is like maybe the devil, because he's so associated with the devil. But I do not think, like, you know, like, I don't know about that. Here, wait, let me quickly add, holidays. Whether that's the mayor, whether that's Noel, holidays. Alvin will either be the main boss somehow, or a party member, or the knight somehow. I will actually say, here's a theory. Multi-knight theory. Yep. Did y'all think I was pulling that one out? Multi-knights. 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 We got multi-knight theory out here. Dun 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 dun. How about goners? Let's get some goners in here. Goner. I could also put in should we say the bunker? Do we think the bunker will show up, or anything about the bunker? Do we add bunker, guys? The holidays will also include Rudy if he somehow gets better or fucking dies. Okay. Yeah, we're adding holidays. Rudy also might fucking die. There are stuff with the depths, though. Do we want to add the depths? Let's add depths. Depths. The dark fountain. I know we kind of had Des in her own category, but that's just kind of like Des is their own like whole thing. I feel like stuff with the holidays is already like, that's already an ongoing thing, but Des is like a different thing. Which, by the way, does Des also mean bunker, or do we add bunker by itself? I think the bunker is a chapter 6 or 7 territory, but there could be a small event if you go back there again in Monster Child and Snowdrake. Yeah. So do we add... I think we should add a bit of bunker. It's a bit of bunker. Bunker. Double door, it's a dark world. Hell yeah. All the double doors. Then again, that's kind of, again, like, the thing about it is, we are literally, in like, less than an hour, we are getting double the amount of game we had before. it is monumental to think the amount of, like what we think right now. Like, when I come back here, how will I feel about this? After knowing everything, like, do we even, like, do double doors need to be flower shop stuff? You may say, oh, flower shop can't be can't be a dark world because it doesn't have double doors, but it does have a double door on the side. And also, who made the rule about the double doors? Church has double doors. Does it? Let me check if the church does have double doors. Church, Deltarune. I think it does. Does the church have double doors? Yeah, the church does have double doors. Okay. So we don't know if all of them need to have double doors. It's assumed, but we don't know. So I don't know if we should add that, but double doors is still technically a theory. It might just gain double doors. The library got a second door between chapters. I mean, no. Did it? I mean, it was the one in the inside. Here, wait. Deltarune Library Chapter 1. I'm writing this on my phone, by the way, so. Holy shit. Wait, you're right. Damn. Did it get double doors afterwards? That's weird. I am seeing an image on Google that does have double doors. I don't have double doors in my house. No dark world for me. My house, like, the front door is technically a double door, but the second door doesn't open. Well, it does open, but, like, you have to unlatch it. It's weird. You only ever use the one door, but there are technically double doors on the house. So technically I could get a dark world. Technically I could get a dark world. If double doors even matter. Again, we don't know if double doors are truly a thing that we even need. What do you guys think the little dust bunnies were? What do you guys think the little dust bunny things from the chase look are gonna be? Oh my god, wait, I just realized. Wait. We never added we never added if there was gonna be a sneaking scene in chapter 3. Here, wait. Honorable mention sneaking scene. I'm adding the honorable mention sneaking scene. Wait. Honorable mention sneaking scene. I'm adding sneaking scene as an honorable mention, cause my bad, I forgot about it. But I listened to that song for so long, and then, like, turns out it might actually be real. Discord jump scare. Yeah, sorry about that. Stealth zones in the area. Yeah, there was a stealth zone thing and the sprite for them. Damn, do I mute my Discord for this? Here, let me quickly mute Discord. Let me quickly mute Discord. One of my friends just got up and they're talking in their chats. Nothing about my Deltarune though. Let's see how it is. The icy box that was destroyed outside the graveyard as a secret boss? You haven't had it. I will add icy, thank you. Okay, wait. Icy. Do you think we should add anything, like sands or papyrus related? Skelebros. Let's hit Skelebros. Do you guys think we'll ever get to see him? Or if we do, he'll be in later chapters? Some people think he's a knight. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about knight stuff? about Papyrus being knight. There's also the idea of several knights, and like Chris maybe like being just the newest one on the Legion. I think Papyrus is ghosting us. Speaking of ghosting, anything on Metaton? Should we add Metaton stuff? I know these are like, I know we probably won't ever get to like okay, I thought about it. The color palette stuff, right? Some people are asking, like, people are wondering, like, oh, what's the color palette thing? Oh, what's the color palette thing? And honestly, here's how I see it. I see the color palette thing as a reference to the intros, like, as in the one where you see Kara fall down, you know, humans and monsters, the war, the legend, right? I'm saying legend color schemes. Legend colors. The kind of like silvery, the silver and the orange are giving the legend. The like dark orange. Sorry about that. I know we already did it, but Ruthless card again. I have a better, he better show up in every chapter, trying to be every main villain's right-hand man. I agree with you, but I don't want to add doubles, because we're going to be playing them back-to-back. So, I'm just, like, if he shows up again, I'll just, like, add another tally to him on Chapter 3. It's kind of like, you know, either of them could really go for either. It's more just, these are more centric to the chapter they're in. So, I don't want to add something like Newbert again, even if Newbert shows up Chapter 4. They kind of go hand in hand in my vision. But I was gonna say though, was in the part where Susie and Chris are like climbing upwards, I wonder, and also just like all the running stuff and all the quickness of it, I wonder if Chapter 4's Dark World will actually be pretty small, and Church Dark World will get destroyed or something, and like we have to do it's either gonna happen very late or very early, and we're at some point gonna have to spend a lot of time in Hometown. And I like to think these towers, just like in September, you know, these towers, they might start crumbling, they might start falling, and we might have to start moving up them and running up them. Rosa Chapter 7 turns to stone while the roaring happens. I must serve the wingdingeth fellow. You know, he does a different accent every time. I kind of didn't notice until I think Ralsei brought it up, that he was doing a pirate accent. Do we think anything about the roaring will happen? Anything roaring related? Do you think anything roaring related? But not yet. Or do you think that's stuff for Chapter 5, Chapter 6, Chapter 7? He tried to do both accents at once in the first, at first Chapter 2, Russell's better speak like he's from Boston in Chapter 3. That's funny. What accent will he have in Chapter 4? I don't know. He's a crazy man. He's a crazy man. You guys think Lancer will have a more appearance? Or do you think his biggest appearance... Well, I don't think his biggest appearance was, like... I think he will still show up in other chapters, but do you guys think his, like, biggest focus was Chapter 1? You guys think he'll have a bigger focus later or something? I will. Oh, something I think I should add is Susie aware. Susie aware, because Susie has been very I don't know. She's been very. I'm not the fucking plot. I love you, Susie, but you're kind of naive, man. Well, kind of naive in what's going on right now. I wouldn't say you're like stupid or anything, but I will say you're being very naive. Or I guess like not real playing into any of the stuff with the player, any of that other stuff. Do you think they'll find out that Chris is possessed? Do you think they'll find out Chris is possessed? Is that something we should add? Add Lancer. Okay, we'll add we'll add Lancer. Yeah. I need them to be chubby. I'm not gonna add stuff like Queen because we know she's there. You ever wonder if the string? I don't think so, but do you guys ever wonder if the red strings will become canon at some point? Because technically they're not. Chris, no, I must genocides. Oh, I'm back. I had to leave for a moment there. No, that's good. Okay, we're back in our same spot. Chapter 4, 4 spots. Also, we have less than an hour left, 47 minutes, and we're almost there, gamers, and we're almost there. I do want to finish up the bingo so I can quickly talk about how I would, how I feel about, like, how the chapters will be going. I'm probably not going to add that to stream, but or not to the next stream. I will be adding bingo, but I don't know if I'll be adding my predictions for the newer chapters. Have you add no weird route for chapter 4? No? I know there was a thing where it was like, oh, you know, like the chapter 4 number is really small. That doesn't mean there's gonna be nothing though. Especially considering chapter 1 weird route is way smaller than chapter 4's weird route number. So I wouldn't say there's nothing. Let me check if I have any more theories here. Out of my older theories, because I do have my whole theory on the heart, and I might have to read that out now. What's less like a theory, and more Phantasma? No, there is none. There is no Homestuck songs, gamers. No Homestuck songs in this one. That's right, y'all, Gary, you get no Homestuck songs. There was a recent like interview or something with Toby, and he says like, no, there's gonna be no Homestuck. No Homestuck Sonic gamers. Sorry guys, but that does still mean that we might get 𝕨𝓉𝕡𝕚𝓉. So anybody holding out for 𝕨𝓉𝕡𝕚𝓉 might be there. I'm not gonna put 𝕨𝓉𝕚𝓉 on the board just because I don't think it'll show up this weird route. Because if Chapter 4 doesn't have that much of a weird route, then it wouldn't make sense. Apparently Chapter 4 is going to be really focused on the Light World. Probably why they work on Light World save points. Yeah, the Light World save points. Should we add that Light World save points will be yellow? Like in Undertale? Maybe? Here, let me read out my Deltarune theory. Or just like kind of skim through it, because I do want to see if I can still edit it later. But for like my main points, is here's my main points. Not to mention all the songs Toby made for Cucumber Quest. Nightmare Night might still appear. That is true. I don't think he will be allowed to add anything that I think he added for like Pokemon and stuff. So basically it's more just it's not a theory as much as it's a discussion and like kind of proving that we are the player, not only in Deltarune but also in Undertale, because I feel like a lot of people don't acknowledge that you are the player in Undertale and you are controlling Frisk, and also that a lot of people immediately assume that Kara is evil and like 𝕨𝓉𝓘𝓃, and yeah, so I do think 𝕨𝓉𝓘𝓃 is real. I do think we are the player. I feel like the fandom decided to immediately blame the children. I'm not saying Kara is completely off the hook or anything like that, or everybody else, and like no one has any flaws. But to say that Kara is evil is to say that Asriel is evil. You know what I mean? And I did see a theory earlier in the day, or like yesterday, of someone talking about how Kara might have lost, kind of like lost their soul in the same way that that Asriel did. And if we go Asriel's so sweet and then hate on Flowey, then how are we gonna say that Kara was always evil and then also hate on the Kara that we see in Geno? You know what I mean? Plus, Kara is so sweet during Pacifist. I think it's, you know, again, they're literally our narrator, so I think it makes sense. But I did write out stuff about how you call out for help during Spamton Neo in Snowgrave, and being able to move in the cage. Noelle saying they can still hear the voice despite Chris being dead or downed. Gaster talking to us specifically, and the other voice stopping and saying that we can't choose. Who y'all think the other voice is? Maybe it's Des. Maybe it's Des. I think they were talking to you, Spamton. The Goner Maker maybe has to do with the device theory and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very clear line between Chris and the player in Deltarune. Have you added Pluie? Oh, wait, you're right. Have I added Pluie? Was Pluie added? Pluie was not added. We gotta add Pluie, I forgot. Pluie time. The thing is why add Pluie if Pluie is apparently free for everybody? Like, we know it's gonna be there. But, here, I'll add Pluie. Why not? I like to think Pluie was I like to think Pluie was just like something stupid, which I mean he kind of still is. Love him. And then everybody went, oh well, what if Pluie looked like this? And oh my god, implemented Pluie. And I think maybe it would be funny if he added something in the same vein as like Mike and Tenna. You know what I mean? I think that'd be funny. Let's do yellow save points in Light World. How do y'all feel about Burger Pants showing up? I think he might. I think he might. Okay, so a lot of stuff with Deltarune, like 𝚊𝚑 talking to Chris without us, 𝚊𝚑 talking up to you specifically, like trying to butter you up specifically, Chris actively ripping out their soul, like the occult stuff, you know, kind of being put in Chris's body, the whole like vessel stuff, 𝚂𝓄maker. But I feel like some people forget that in Undertale, Flowey begs us, not Frisk or Kara, us, to not reset. Begs us to let Frisk live their life. Which I feel is a big, like, that's a big thing on the player being, you know, real. And I feel like a lot of people don't see that Snowgrave and Geno are the same thing. You're still manipulating someone. It's just you actually have to, like, see it happening. Flowey, one of my favorite lines in Undertale, maybe one of my favorites, besides maybe despite everything it's still you, which by the way was my senior quote. That's right, I graduated pretty recently, a couple weeks or a week or two ago. But yeah, he says, you went back to kill her, didn't you? And the whole stuff about and like the whole stuff about that. Well, not us, it's actually Kara or whatever you name the fallen human. Well, yeah, but I will say that Flowey doesn't really know, like, that it is a stand-in for us, in the same way that Flowey is a stand-in for the player. So I do say that he is talking to us, the player, at the moment, and who he assumes that is, especially considering in Pacifist, he's like, oh, you're not Kara, or, you know, where is it? They were dead a long time ago. Also, Kara talks to you specifically in Genocide, not to Frisk. They're talking to you at the end of Geno. And they're like, why you deleted the world? What's wrong, partner? Also, here's a big one. Gaster talks to us on Twitter. He talks to us specifically on Twitter. And it's very apparent that Deltarune and Undertale are both very connected. Even the fact the whole like Sans and Papyrus probably being from Deltarune and then moving over to Undertale, and he's like, oh, I've never met you before. And it's like, how, and he winks at you, and it's like, how could he have known that and known you if he doesn't know that you're the same player? So I do think that there is a player in Undertale. I mean, Sans literally knows it. Guess you're right about Kara. Yeah. Kara is there. Kara is like, I would say Kara is a narrator. Kara is with us. Kara like is within our soul. But the player is still there. We are still there. The same way that, you know, we are within Chris. What I would say. Over on Smog, guess what some people think Azrael, the whole like, oh, 𝚊𝚑 is like Azrael's dust or something, which would be a crazy thing and pretty like dark, but also pretty edgy. Dark World predictions, bunker stuff. We also do have the Song of the Sea. That is a thing, the Song of the Sea. Also, we have 35 minutes left, gamers. Let's hurry up on these on this bingo so that we can pull up with the chapter predictions. And that's not really a big thing, considering we kind of already know what the other chapters will be. But I would like to get my thoughts out quick. We have two more slots for chapter 4. I'm gonna delete some spamtons since there are 4 of you here. Delete the spamblings. Spamblings. I don't think Look is still here. Let's get rid of that guy. kidding. I'm kidding. Well, not really. Bro's gone. But they interrupt Gaster. Deltarune in 30 minutes. Hell yeah, Deltarune in 30 minutes. Gamers, Deltarune in 30 minutes. I will be streaming Deltarune in that 30 minutes. Immediately buying it. Dude, that game, the game could be, it's so funny, people are like really defending Nintendo and all these like very greedy businesses for like paying for so much, and we are basically robbing Toby. You know, both chapters originally are completely free, demos completely free, and then you look over at Deltarune, right, Deltarune, 2 chapters completely free, and he's gonna double the size of the game. We get to pay $25, and that is 5 more than like most indie games, and I would pay so much more, dude. I would pay so much more. I would pay so much more for him. And it's not that 25 is the chapters, it's all of the chapters, everything. He's giving us everything for that amount of money, and that's just crazy to me. That's insane to me. That he's gonna drop, and like half the game is gonna be there, and he's already full price. Already, it's insane, guys. Hashtag love you, Toby. That's great. But we do have 2 more slides that we need to add up on bingo. How we feeling about it? I feel like chapter 3 is going to be more like a fun chapter, and chapter 4 is going to be like a more real, down-to-earth, kind of like a... Has anybody here played Night in the Woods? I feel like it's going to be like a Night in the Woods situation. I won't show up, unfortunately. I'll be waiting to get chapters 3 and 4 on Switch, because why not? Okay. Don't want to be spoiled, obviously. I get it. But don't worry, local. I don't know how long Switch, it will be coming out on Switch. I don't know how long that takes. I think it might have been said in the newsletters. So I don't know exactly when it will be coming out. But hey, you know, I wish you the best of luck. And if anything, or after you're done with all that, you can come by stream. Don't worry. Da-na-na-na. All I know about Night in the Woods is there's a cat and people ship her with a crocodile lady. Yeah, those are 2 characters from Night in the Woods. In fact, the cat is named May. That's me. Does it like spell a little differently? But yeah, Night in the Woods is a very, like, it feels very hometowny, very down to earth, but also it also can get dark, but it feels more real. Like Night in the Woods, despite being like animals, feels so real. The dialogue feels so real, and there's even theories that it's not actually animals, and it's just like something May is like hallucinating or thinking about. Dun, 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 dun. Katie Weirdroot. I could add Katie being here. I don't know about Weirdroot. Again, we don't. Weirdroot is probably not gonna be a thing or a big thing here. But I could add Caddy if you guys are up for that. How do you guys feel about what will be a big change for the Deltarune fandom. Because nowadays, right, like, I remember Chapter 1 fandom, right? And we thought, like, Harold was possessing Chris and, like, all this random thing. And, like we thought, oh, like, who's going to be the queen? And, like, it was this big thing, and, right? And now we're out here talking about depths and deaths and Woody theory and, and device theory and all this crazy stuff. Just had Caddy. We'll just add Caddy then. But yeah, how do you guys feel about how much of a big change it will be? Honestly, I'm a little scared. I've been pretty... Noel X Birdly? Nah. Hell nah. I'm not adding that. I'm not adding Noel X Birdly. Either way, have you finished playing the Deltarune fan game, The Upper Hand, Very Peak? I haven't. But if you guys want that bad enough, if you guys are asking for that, I don't mind playing what you guys want. So if that is demanded of me, it might happen. Who am I to, you know, have to give the people what they want? Yeah, how do you guys feel about the new era of Deltarune that's about to happen? All new characters, you know. How about like Seam and stuff like that? In fact, should we add stuff for Shadow Mantle? I know it was said that the Shadow Mantle will be used for the next boss, but maybe it meant Chapter 4 instead of Chapter 3, who knows? By the way, how far have we gotten in the soundtrack already? We're not as we haven't gotten far. Is this just Chaos King extended for 15 minutes? We've been watching it for a while too. Damn. Let's do some Power of Neo Unfinished. Ooh, random ad for Ray-Bans. Starting in your 20s. No. Shush. I'm not getting no copyright check because of you, lady. No, Power of Spamton. Wait, what was it? It wasn't Power of Spamton. It was like the one that Spamton had made his theme. Here, let's get the rejected tracks out. Why do you think Birdly and Noah have a chance of appearing? Oh no, I thought you meant like shipping them together. I do think they have a chance at appearing. I do think I already said the holidays. Here. I did mention like Birdly surviving, and I already mentioned the holidays. So I think that's a good time. That's good enough for showing that I do think they're gonna show up. Oh, people are starting their Chapter 3 streams. I'm scared. Starting in your 20s. Wait, how much? Yeah, no, we're going up to 25. Why would you think that? I think it's because you said, was it Noel plus Birdly? So I was like confused about that. Yeah, sorry for the misinterpretation. Pluses are usually, or like pluses or X's are usually used for ships. well, not ships in general, but when it's just that one statement, I assume. What is the last thing we could use for chapter 4? Chapter 4. Wouldn't have been X instead of plus. That is true. We could add something about the ocean, the Song of the Sea, with Onion-san. The Song of the Sea. We could add the Song of the Sea. Or we could add that Rudy dies. Y'all want me to add Rudy fucking dies? I know earlier it was mentioned with the holidays, but this is the last one. So unless you guys have a better idea, I might have to add Rudy fucking dies and or Ocean Song of the Sea. Either or. Tell me what you guys want. Dude, this song is great. I am so excited for all of the soundtrack. There's just so much I'm about to listen to. It's gonna be crazy. Add Rudy fucking dies. Okay. I'll add Song of the Sea as an honorable mention then. Okay. Let's do this. Rudy fucking dies. He's dead. He fucking dies. Fucking dies. There he goes. He's dead. He's never again to be seen. An honorable mention. Song of Sea. He's dead. He's never coming back, Noel. He's dead forever. I want to get Chapter 2 soundtrack on vinyl, but I'm kind of broke. Yeah, there can be Fangamer stuff and everything. It can be all pretty expensive, but here's the thing: you actually you get what you ask for and more. You get stickers. It's very high quality. I order a lot from Fangamer, and it's just amazing for everything. And they make so much stuff for all fan games, and it's all usually there. They usually restock. You know, you have a lot of time to go get things if you want them. The shipping is crazy, though. That is true. Shipping can take a long time. Dude, there's more spamblings in here. I gotta add some more spamblings. Shipping can be crazy, but here's how I see it, right? First off, I mostly just see it as like, oh boy, now I have like a present waiting and stuff. Like I know a lot of people have a hard time waiting for packages. But me personally, I kind of like the wait. Cause then one day you're like maybe like imagine you're having like a bad day and then you check your fucking mail and Spamton's in there and you're like, holy shit, Spamton. Oh, shipping costs is crazy where I am. Oh damn. The stuff with like a lot of shipping costs and shipping costs going up pretty recently and things like that can be hard. Sometimes that's not Fangamer's fault, sometimes it is, but yeah, shipping costs can be bad. But honestly, I think Fangamer is worth it. They're really good. But hey, this is technically our banger card. Our banger card. What did I say like that? Bingo card. And let me actually see if I can get a chapter. Let me click on the chapter select. Also, I want to quickly say is I have Deltarune open at the moment, just because love Deltarune through it. I have Deltarune open already at the moment. And I will say, let me actually move it closer to me. Is that I was checking, and why does Susie say Dark Knight does damage using dark energy? That scared the shit out of me when I went. I was like, holy shit! What are you talking about? Susie, what are you doing? What do you mean by that? Quickly quit the game and takes the chapter select screen. So we can theorize on the theories. They do give the best stickers though, that is true, and they give you a little pamphlet. They even give you a little pamphlet. But after this quick look down a discussion about the chapter selects, I will be ending stream and immediately pulling up into the countdown of chapters 3 and 4, which is in 17 minutes, so we're actually pretty close. I took a minute to realize who you were talking to about crazy shipping costs and not crazy ships. Yeah, no, for a second I checked and I was checking and I was like, what, like, were we talking about ships? And then I realized they were talking about Fangamer and shipping cost and shipping time, and then they were talking about shipping costs. My computer's being pretty slow right now, but that's kind of my fault. Deltarune chapter select. I unfortunately live in hell, so shipping costs might be kind of crazy. I don't know, I haven't checked. Yeah, man. Oh, my friend just sent me a good morning. I was gonna say shipping costs. Deltarune today, gamers. You know, I kept seeing a joke like Deltarune chapter 3 videos, but I accidentally got scared thinking they were actually fucking real. I got scared thinking they were fucking real. Now everyone, chant with me. Deltarune tomorrow! Deltarune tomorrow! Deltarune tomorrow! More like Deltarune right fucking now. More like Deltarune in 17 minutes. I was like, oh my god, why is my friend fighting Herobrine? What the hell? Oh wait, not Herobrine. It's like a zombie, but they have white eyes. I know it's probably because they're using a bunch of mods and texture packs. But oh my god. Dude, there's 6 people in here, 6 whole families. Deltarune, 17 minutes. Deltarune. Actually, Deltarune 14 minutes. We just passed the 15-minute mark. We're almost there, guys. Let me quickly get the chapter select thing open up, so we can get that all up and running. Right before. Okay. Again, I have not changed the file size. There is no time to change the file size. Or not the file size, the canvas size. So it's gonna look weird. But everyone shush. No one mention how shit the file, how shit the size is gonna look. No one mention it to me. I know, I'm insecure about it. Don't mention it. Let me open up Buddha one last time for you. Okay, it's open. Okay, so here's how it's gonna go. I'm saying this is TV Dark World. I'm saying this is Mike, right? This is TV Dark World, right? I feel like we can all agree TV World, right? Can we all agree on TV World? I'm actually shaking with excitement. I know, right? I'm getting a Coke real quick. Oh yeah. I'm probably just like midstream gonna go grab like a soda or something. I'm so excited, dude. We're almost there. Let me check one more time. 12 more minutes, gamers. We're almost at 10 minutes until Deltarune. 12 minutes until Deltarune. What is chapter 4? I'm saying Church Dark World. Church/hometown. We're in church/hometown. Church/hometown. Now this is where shit gets tricky. Chapters 5, 6, and 7. Chapters 5, 6, and 7. What do you guys think chapters 5, 6, and 7 are? I have an idea. 5, Flower King. 6, Bunker. And 7, the festival. Does any obligation? Anybody saying anything else? Come on. Deltarune 14 minutes. Deltarune 14 minutes. Deltarune 14 minutes. Or like Deltarune 10 minutes. I mean, wait. Do we have 10 minutes? We have 11 minutes, gamers. 11 minutes until Deltarune. Hospital Dark World possibly. 7 Roaring. The thing is the roaring isn't a dark world. I mean, I guess it kind of is. It's like a big dark world. Like a bunch of different dark worlds like around, I guess, which means all of Hometown being a dark world, which that would make chapter 7 the Hometown Dark World. But honestly, I see it as Festival Dark World, as we're gonna be exploring the festival, and kind of like mismatched with Hometown. So I guess we could say Hometown/Festival Dark World for chapter 7. What the hell? What song is this? Stop! 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 What the fuck was that? What the hell? Okay, wait, no. I'm actually gonna do Darkness Falls. Either Darkness Falls or it's either I'm either gonna pull out Darkness Falls or Faint Courage. Dude, we're almost here. It's kind of somber. 10 minutes until Deltarune. I'm actually gonna chat. I might cry. Chat, I might cry on stream. Chat, will I cry on stream? I know I'm probably gonna cry during playing it, but just the idea of it being 10 minutes away is scary to me. Okay, let me keep my composure while I write this. Look, I thought about crying and now I might. Stop. I shouldn't have played music. Fuck. No. God damn it. I'm cooked. Hometown again, I guess. Hometown again. This is a good song. Why did I pick this song? All of the songs are good. What am I saying? 5 could be hospital because Dark World Rudy would be cool. He'd be able to move and fight and stuff. That is true. It's okay to cry. Yeah, obviously. I know it's okay to cry. But god damn it, Deltarune. I haven't even started. I can't do that. I can't be crying out here. Not until the chapter starts. I can't. Let me cry when the chapter starts. I can't be crying while I'm setting up next stream. I'm like, go live. I feel bad not being able to show up for Deltaruning. Hey, it's good. It's good. Again, you can show up whenever you want, unless you don't want to, like you said earlier. It's all up to you, man. But yeah, chapter 5 could be hospital. The thing is the way I see it is, church and everything. Oh my god, that's so weird. This song! Stop! I feel like, oh dude, it's so sad that like Etika won't be able to see this, or like, obviously I you know, respect Jack's decision not to. By the way, 8 minutes till Deltarune, almost 7. But you know, Jokan boys, Etika, you know, he's not here to experience this, man. And that's sad. And obviously if Jack wants to play on his own, you know, he was like the first one that I watched play Undertale. That's when I first got into Undertale. Back when like my friend like said it on like one of my friend's pool parties or something, and I was like at like 5th grade, and I was like, oh my god. I remember bringing the Undertale like buddy, like little buddies figures to my recess, and like the lesser dog stand getting lost, and Toriel's horn kind of getting chipped. Yeah, I don't want to. I hate this. That's why I showed up 10 minutes in. It's good. Okay, let's quickly do this. I'm gonna say the reason I don't say Hospital Chapter 5 is because I feel like holiday stuff is gonna be centric to Chapter 4. And like death stuff is centric to Chapter 4. So I'm gonna say Flower Shop just because I'm biased. I want to see Flowey, man. I want to see Flowey. I almost said Flowey. Flower Shop. Okay. One last one. It could be the bunker. Could be the bunker. Ooh. I still think 7 roarings. I mean, who said that has to be a dark world? Could be end of the world. That is true. I'm thinking the roaring is happening at the end. I have to do something in 19 minutes, so I'll have to wait to start the game. Terrible timing. That's horrible, man. But, hey, you know, play it when you can. I hope you have an amazing time. Maybe we somehow bring Rudy to the dark world? Yeah, no, I think we will be able to in like some sort of church thing, because he did say he could show up for church. Dude, it just constantly keeps hitting me. 5 minutes until fucking Deltarune. 6's bunker. Okay, let's just do 6's bunker. Fuck, oh my god, it's hitting me. It's hitting me, I'm getting hit. TP, I'm getting fucking hit. Please, use Ice Shock, I'm fucking dying. Where's like the amazing, where's Susie when you need fucking the amazing ass heal? You know, her amazing, beautiful heal. Which, by the way, I saw that, I saw like screenshots of like, oh, it's just like a normal heal now, which could either mean that she got better, or she's like, maybe it's more somber, and she like understands her heal sucks ass or something like that. Also, the balloon stuff. I think, like, what was it? Like, chapter... It was, like, a thing about chapter 5 or chapter 4 with a balloon. Okay, here are my predictions. Here are my predictions. I'm being so quick. My handwriting sucks ass, and I think I spelled that wrong. My predictions, for Deltarune. Oh my god. I hate this song. It's hurting my feelings. I can't do this anymore. Okay, wait. Let me open up. Here, wait. Let me move. There it is. There it is. Okay, here we are, guys. Here we are. We're at the countdown. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Maybe it's like Undertale serious mode, like when you fought Toriel and Toriel, Asgore, Azrael. Do you think there's gonna be boss monsters? I don't think that's how it works. I think, like, you know, they don't have magic. Ultimate heal might just be heal because UI narration when serious mode. That is true. But some people are saying that, like, people got more depressed. Susie will get more depressed. Maybe I did see a fan. Was it like a fan animation about was it Noelle's like breaking point at the graves? I think like Rudy dies. Delta in 4 minutes. Delta in 4 minutes. Happy New Year! Hell yeah! We will end up the countdown here. And then I will end stream, buy Deltarune, get it all set up, and within like 5 to 10 minutes, a new stream will be up, guys. So if anybody is planning on coming back, I know Silly Super probably won't be, but if anybody else plans to come back or anything like that, you know, I really hope to see you there. And if you don't, happy Halloween 2018! Rah! Hell yeah. If you don't plan on coming back, this was an amazing time. Not only now, but the last time we talked, everything like that. This was an amazing, amazing stream, and we're about to come into some peak right now. This is about to be like. So we've been waiting 4 years for this. Everything, you know, all of the videos, all the theories, everything. Way theory, device theory. I was on a trip, and I watched like so much of device theory. I watched the entire thing, but then like, what was it, like 6 hours of device theory at the last one? I think I like had to take it in sections, and I didn't finish it. But dude, device theory was great, and I'm just like, I'm so excited. Like some of my favorite parts of Deltarune are like the soul stuff and like all the meta narrative things, but also the characters, like everything. All of Deltarune is my favorite. Deltarune has to be like one of my favorite, if not my favorite video game of all time. Right next to Undertale, Celeste, things like Katana Zero, I mean FNAF, Sonic, it's oh my god. Night in the Woods, I brought it up earlier, Night in the Woods. I need a new Deltarune YouTuber, or I needed a new Deltarune YouTuber. I'm so glad I found the stream. Thank you, thank you. I love all your kind words. The friends will always be inside us. Maybe 1 minute left. The friends were inside us the entire time. And when they're inside of us, we can't be alone in the dark anymore. I'm with you in the dark, gamers. I'm with you in the dark, gamers. I fucking love this game. I don't care how corny it is. I fucking love this game. And I love this. I love this community. And it's been great, y'all. It's been amazing. The real chapter 4 and 5 were the friends made along the way. What about chapter 3? Oh my god, wait, dude, it's time. It's fucking time. It's fucking 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Oh shit, 40 seconds. Oh my god, wait, let me quickly, shit, let me send this to people. Oh my god, wait. 28 seconds, 28 seconds. Fucking seconds, holy shit. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Fuck! Oh my god, it's over. It's over. It's fucking over. The wait is over. Oh shit. It's over. It's over. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All the friends along the way. Play will be implemented. Rousey will stop smoking blunts for 19 seconds. He'll stop using that goddamn minigun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Only one thing. Oh. Chicken, that's wrong. Chapters 1 is still available for free. Oh, it's time. Gamers, it's time, gamers. It's fucking time. It's fucking time. We can buy the game. We can buy the game. Wait. I'm not showing y'all my I'm not showing y'all that. But I'm buying it right now. I'm buying it right now. I'm buying it right now. Add to my cart. View in my cart. I'm paying for this shit now. Something went wrong. You were unable to service your request. Please try again later. I think it's because everybody's trying to buy it right now. I think I might have to wait a minute. I think I might have to wait a minute. I might have to wait a minute. Everybody's trying to buy it right now. Show us your credit card info. No! I'm shaking. Yeah, dude. Okay. Let me. Fuck. Okay. So it seems like everyone's obviously trying to buy it right now, so it seems to be having a problem. Yeah, same here. Okay, good. I thought it might have been me. I can buy it right now. I can buy it right now. Ah, dude, go ahead. If you have time, if you want to go play it local, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's been a great time. It's been an honor to talk to you guys. I'm so ready for Deltarune. This is gonna be great. Damn. Everyone, it's saying like, nope, you can't buy it yet. Ah, shucks. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait a minute or a couple minutes, and hope for it to work. Goodbye. Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Bye, local. Have a good time, man. It's been a great time. Bye. It's been a great time, y'all. Again, I will be starting up stream as fast as possible. So don't worry about that. As fast as I possibly can, I'll start up stream. Since you know how it's been it's kind of hard here. Benman out. Hell yeah. Spam links forever. Benman out. Bye, Benman. Bye, Benman. It's been a great time, y'all. Spam links forever. Spam links forever. And again, if y'all want to check back on stream later, I'll be here. It's been a great time. I will be ending stream quite soon when I know I can purchase the game. when I am able to purchase the game, as I will hope. I hope so. Oh, what the hell? Wait, did the Lethal Company get a version 70? Wait, Saturday? Wait, May 31st? Overhaul? What the hell? There's new stuff? It's not too much, but there is some new stuff. What the hell? That's pretty cool. Lethal Company tomorrow. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try outside of, I will try outside of, I'll try outside of the local thing. Let me see if I can get Deltarune up and running on my Steam account. Okay, let me buy it. It's in my cart. Please continue to payment. Something went wrong. Yeah, okay. Well, ran around and knocked over a lamp. Kind of hurt, dude. It is crazy out here. I got my spam link next to me. I got my spam pin near me at all times. It's actually start helping with the overlay. out of here, Ben Man. And all the spamlings. There are still 3 spamlings left. Still 3 spamlings left. Imagine the cat jumping gif, and that's how I feel. Talking about cats, friend.ogg, I am so excited, dude. Deltarune is happening right now, gamers, right now. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. I'm so excited. I will try my best whenever I can to continue with payment. Oh wait, dude, wait, is it working? Fuck, wait, is it working? Let me try. Maybe an error updating your configuration. Wait, please wait a minute. Okay, wait, so it's still not working. But it let me move to a different screen, so I think it's kind of working. I got it. Dude, Silly Sleeper! That's amazing for you, man. That's amazing for you. Have a great time. If you can play, have a great time. I know you might have something to do, but I hope you have an amazing time. I wish you the best of luck. Love. I don't know if it's like something wrong with my card or if it's like something wrong with Deltarune. Cause like sometimes it'll like stop for a second and then go like unexpected error. Your purchase is not complete. Please wait a few minutes and try again. If you encounter the same error, please call Steam support. So I'm assuming it's just like the amount of people. I'm getting it raw. Damn, then it might be me. It might be me. But I am so excited for this. Ooh. Seems to kind of not be working, kind of working. Nintendo Switch bias. Steam hates Deltarune. Steam does not hate Deltarune. Come on, guys. Come on. But I do guess they are in different platforms, and there are probably more people immediately trying to buy it Steam-wise than they are Nintendo Switch-wise. So that's probably also helping. I will probably have to wait a couple minutes for everything to settle down. But yeah, I guess that's it. This time it worked. Bye chat. Bye Sleeper. Bye. And yeah, I guess that'll be it for now. I love y'all. This was a great stream, a great time. And I hope you guys have an amazing time playing Deltarune. This time it's worked. Bye chat. Yeah, bye. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing time. Love y'all, spamlings. And I will see you all soon.